Nikki Haley and Ron DeSantis will go head-to-head during CNN's Iowa debate. Watch as I analyze and predict the strategy of these candidates. The Iowa caucus is rapidly approaching, and this debate is one of the last chances these candidates have to make a mark. So they are going to be keenly focused on bringing down each other and Donald Trump. Now today I really want to focus on the attacks, seeing their strategies, and I want to analyze how they'll interact with each other. So let me start with Ron DeSantis. DeSantis will obviously tout his conservative record, but he needs to take down Haley. Haley has momentum, Haley's surging. DeSantis needs to sharply attack her. And I think he'll do that in a few ways. The first is attacking Haley on her stance on Iowa and New Hampshire. Haley has said that New Hampshire corrects Iowa's results, and I think he'll use that. Watch this ad from Ron DeSantis. I think it paints a pretty good picture of the message he wants to convey.
Nikki Haley's finding herself in hot water after speaking at an event in New Hampshire this week.
And during a town hall there last night, she took a shot at Iowa.
You know how to do this. You know Iowa starts it. You know that you correct it. You know that you continue to go.
I think it's a slap in the face to Iowans to say that they somehow need to be corrected.
DeSantis wants to convey that he is Iowa's candidate. He's visited all 99 counties. He's endorsed by the governor. This attack right here works against Haley and Trump. Trump hasn't visited Iowa very much, so DeSantis can use this attack pretty effectively. And then there's another attack that DeSantis can make. Haley recently made this gaffe.
But look, the structure of it is really pretty amazing. That Iowa starts it. You change personalities, you go into New Hampshire, and they continue it on. And by the time it gets to South Carolina, it gets bigger going into Super Tuesday. There's something very cool about the process.
Did you catch that? Haley said she will switch personalities between Iowa and New Hampshire. That right there is a key attack by DeSantis, that Haley will take whatever position is convenient. That's one other attack I expect to see. But there's one last attack that's really come up in the past few days. Haley made a simple mistake on the campaign trail, where she referred to an Iowa basketball player by the wrong name, Caitlin Collins instead of Caitlin Clark. Take a look.
So we're super excited to see the Lady Hawkeyes play. What a team they are. What a great coach they have. Caitlin Collins is phenomenal. But good, strong women, so we're excited to see that.
After that simple mistake, DeSantis has now begun to use the argument that Haley's not ready for prime time. She's just not ready to face the Democrats. So that's the third and final argument I expect to see from DeSantis against Haley. Now Haley will respond, and that'll be fascinating to see, and I think there are a few big ways Haley can respond. First, I want you to watch this ad from Haley's PAC. I think it lays out some of her argument.
Absolutely gonna frack.
False. DeSantis is lying. Just listen.
You also support a ban of fracking?
Yeah.
DeSantis wants $1 billion to brace the state of Florida for the impacts of climate change.
When President wanted to do offshore drilling, I opposed him on it.
You also support a ban of fracking?
Yeah.
Ron DeSantis. He's lying because he's losing. SFA Fund Inc. is responsible for the content of this advertisement.
Now, at the end of that ad, I think you saw Haley's big argument. DeSantis is lying because he's losing. DeSantis has struggled in this primary, and Haley will point that out, that he's spent millions of dollars and has not gained traction. Haley has the momentum in this race, and she will make sure the viewer and Ron DeSantis knows that fact. And then beyond that, Nikki Haley wants to make the case that she's electable. She'll say, yes, Ron DeSantis is losing, but beyond that, I am more electable than Ron DeSantis and Donald Trump. And she actually has some data to back this up. Recent polls have shown that Haley performs better against Joe Biden than either Trump or DeSantis. Haley's going to make the argument that she's electable. She has the momentum. She is the winning candidate. So that's what you can expect to see during the CNN debate. Make sure you're subscribed because the Iowa caucus is coming up. And make sure to check out this video where I make my predictions for the caucus.